FTC. Serve it up clean. Strictly for the culture, not the clout chasing team. I'ma spit the raws for $1 and a dream. But the passion never lacking, that's the magic in between. Good cold cuts and the condiments you need. Got the block hopping, about to make the speakers bleed. Party with the team. DJ B, that's Diggy Big Spoon, and my nigga OT. Yay from the D, and we keep it G. But hip hop is life, so no vultures on the scene. Don't need to be seen, but I will be heard. Or tagged on the wall, the visual you deserve. The elements at 3 a.m. got you litty. Rocking and bobbing from city to city. Popping and locking, the swag slick, silly. Polished with the craft, so I need a few millies.
No vultures, this is for the culture. No vultures, this is for the culture. No vultures, this is for the culture. No vultures, this is for the culture.
Yo, yo, yo.
Ooh.
What up, though?
Again.
Welcome back to another installment of the Fifth Element.
Yes.
Today we got some special guests in for y'all today. One of them we've already been introduced to. My man Shamar from Fleet Kicks Only.
Ooh.
He's in the building again.
Yes, sir.
You know, to get y'all this sneaker game. You know what I mean? I know y'all been waiting on it.
Man, I have.
I'm like, we got another special guest in here, and we gonna wait a little bit before we announce him. You know what I mean? We gonna let y'all simmer a little bit. We gonna let y'all simmer.
Exactly. Chill and watch. Let the chills get all on your body.
You dig? You know what I mean? So, without further ado, I'm gonna introduce my co-host.
Yeah.
Ray Son.
Yeah.
What it do, what's cracking?
Already, you already know what time it is.
Another Friday.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's a good day to be alive.
Yo, I'm digging that patch on the headband.
Oh man,
you killing it right now.
From fresh.
Look, you know what I mean? Ray be setting the standard. That's what we have.
Rags on point.
Man, flags.
The bandanas is on point, huh?
Right.
What up?
And my man Swavy K, Smooth K.
Yeah. What's happening?
You know what I mean? And you know, providing the sounds is always my guy, DJ Slim. Say what up, dog.
Peace.
We gotta get Slim on. There we go.
Peace, y'all. How y'all doing out there?
Yeah, there it is. Yo, DJ's favorite DJ.
Already. So Ray, man, what we got going on today in hip hop, man?
Man, we got a lot. Another week of a bunch of foolishness and a bunch of good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna jump it off with the verses.
Right.
Fat Joe versus Ja Rule.
Okay.
In New York City, Madison Square Garden again.
Yeah.
Remember the last one, Jada Kiss and the Locks versus Dipset?
Jada pretty much set the standard for how you supposed to do a versus from here on out.
He definitely set the standard. And I say definitely set the standard because you and Slim, y'all chose to cut it off halfway through, right?
Yeah,
you know
did.
Bro.
After I seen Ashanti, I was like, all right, I'm good.
And that's where you need to pay attention at right there.
Word.
After I seen Ashanti, I was like, what else am I looking for?
Man, there was a whole lot going on after that. All right, so let me give you a breakdown of it real quick.
Go ahead.
All right, so it started off, Fat Joe started off with Flow Joe. I think that was his first single.
Yeah, you got a Flow Joe.
Yep. Flow Joe.
Ja Rule came back with his Murder.
Right.
So it started off kind of slow. The whole verse started off kind of slow.
Right.
Okay.
Boom, then Fat Joe brought out Remy Ma.
Oh, yeah, that was hard.
Yeah, it started to get a little bit better.
That was
Started to get a little
hard.
bit better. Fat
Remy-
Joe had, go ahead.
Did Remy do Conceited on there?
Nah, she didn't.
Nah, she
Okay, all
didn't.
right,
She didn't.
Fat Joe had some jokes at the very beginning.
Oh, yeah.
He called Vita and Little Mo some dusty bitches, dusty
Yeesh.
crackhead bitches.
Ooh.
Yeesh.
Right, and that sparked a whole nother thing. That sparked a whole other thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might have been a little out of line. I seen he did some apologizing
Yeah,
too.
he definitely did.
Yeah,
some
he did.
apologizing.
He did.
Crazy thing, he apologized, but he might not need. He apologized at the show.
Right.
And then Lil Mo came back after the show, tweeting her IG and saying, basically Fat Joe was out of line.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, he had already apologized to her, so why come on social media looking for clout, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would say looking for a little clout, right?
I'm like, Lil Mo ain't popping right now. So.
Right.
I'm like, I can understand why she wants somebody to put her name in her mouth. You know what I mean? You feel me?
Yeah. She said it triggered something. That crackhead comment triggered something because she was going through her own drug struggle.
Oh shit, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Hey, the more you know.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Damn.
From what she said, she was popping pills, right? So Yeah, but let's see. Ja Rule brought out Lil Mo and Vita. They did Tired of Being Lonely.
Yeah.
And it started getting good right there.
Okay.
To me, it started getting good. I don't know where y'all
no.
out there.
Me for
Right.
For me, most def.
All right, then Fat Joe brought out Nelly. They performed Get It Poppin'. Then Nelly did Hot in Here.
See, and with that, I didn't understand the Hot in Here performance because I was like, what did either one of them have to do with Hot in Here? Nothing.
Nothing, but
I'm like,
Nelly's on stage, so he's like, shit, I'm Nelly. Let me go ahead and do me.
I'm saying, I'm like, man, you just bullied your way into a versus. What you gonna do? Hey, I'm doing my set now. Y'all take a back seat for a little bit. I got this.
Right. Right. All right, so after Nelly was there, then Ja brought out Ashanti.
Right.
Right. Y'all seen that?
Yeah.
Ashanti was looking good.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes,
Doing her
sir.
thing.
Oh, man.
Nelly was
See?
probably regretting that decision of that breakup.
Man, if you saw it afterwards, well, you didn't see, but afterwards, he walked all the way across the stage to give her a hug.
Yeah,
It was an awkward
I
moment.
I would have too. I would have made that trek too. I would have been like, you know what? I gotta take this one on the chin, brother.
All right. She said she ain't single now, so it don't even matter what he came across there for.
Ooh.
Right.
Yeah, but
He still did it.
He Nelly.
Right.
I'm like, yo, he just bogarted his way into a versus.
Right.
You think he can't bogart his way into Ashanti's relationship?
Man.
I'm like, yo, he about to just muscle his way in, you know?
Muscle bound.
Straight up.
All right, so then Fat Joe also had Ashanti. You know what I'm saying? He had it on What's Love.
Right.
Ja wrote the hook to that song, and Irv Gotti produced it.
Right. That was dope. The fact that they was able to do that song together, all three of them.
Yeah, that was
Right.
hard.
Shows love.
They had Ashanti working overtime in that thing. She was going back and forth.
That was the Ashanti show.
Ja Rule was holding her hand going across stage. I was like, oh, word.
Yeah, that was definitely the Ashanti show, man. Big shout out to Ashanti.
Right.
Holding
Yes.
down the verses you did.
That's all I wanted to see was Ashanti. So
Right, that's where it got good at, though. But it ended, Jadakiss came out, and they did the song New York. They all did the song together. New
That's
York.
crazy. That's dope. That's
right.
super dope.
And Jadakiss ended it, you know what I'm saying, on a nice bar.
You got to bring the king on. I'm
Right.
like, he the king of the verses right now. I'm like, dude, ain't nobody topping Jada right now.
Right now, this is what, third time appearing or something like that? I
Look,
think?
man, he gonna be like Bow Wow was Mr. 106 in Park. Jadakiss Mr. Verses out this one. You know what I mean?
Mr. Versus. That's a nice one right there.
Mr.
Straight
Versus.
up, he Mr. Verses right now. You know?
All right, so check it out in the comments. You know, that'd be the comments if you're watching it on Instagram.
Right.
All the comments.
Yeah.
So in the comments, Jermaine Dupri commented, "Somebody let Diddy know I'm at the Garden right now, and he gonna need some training for me."
Nah.
Right? So Diddy seen that and responded, "Beloved, you're my N-word, but your arm's too short to box with God. You ain't got enough hits. I'll smash you with just Biggie and Mary, but I do have the utmost respect on you as a musical legend. Dre the only one can get in the ring with me. Love."
Hey, he might be
think of
right
that?
with that.
Beloved.
He might be right with
Beloved.
that, man. Puffy got a lot of hands in a lot of projects that people don't even know he got hands in.
He do,
Right.
but
You
you
know,
gotta think.
JD do too.
Mariah,
But-
Usher,
Yeah.
Janet Jackson,
Yeah.
TLC,
Yeah.
Jagged Edge,
Yeah.
Escape,
Yeah.
Crisscross.
And I understand all that. But then you should start naming off the people that was on Puffy's roster alone.
too many to name.
Without him
Too many to name.
Right.
reaching out.
Right.
I'm like, come on, man.
Bow Wow.
Look.
for JD.
Yeah. Puffy, man, he changed the game like Dr. Dre changed the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? JD was instrumental in, bringing that Southern sound out into the forefront. But Puffy and Dre, they changed the game. They made shit different.
Word.
You know, it wasn't the same after them. I'm like, everybody was trying to copy what either one of them was doing.
Yeah.
It didn't matter if Dre was
Yeah.
over at Death Row or NWA, or Puffy was out there with Big or at Uptown. He changed the game.
Right.
They changed the game. So JD didn't change the game. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I
you
feel,
don't think he put Atlanta on the map a little bit?
I think he put Atlanta on the map, but he didn't change the game. Now, like,
beg to differ.
I'm sorry. He didn't change it, man. He didn't.
All right, check
he
it out.
didn't.
So also in the comments, Irv Gotti was in the comments.
Right.
He talked. So they was getting a lot of 50 slander, Ja Rule slander. People talking about 50 Cent.
Yeah, I saw that in the comments,
Right.
man, on live, yo.
So Irv Gotti said, "All y'all talking that 50 shit, all good. He got beat up, stabbed up, shot up,
Yep.
and he sued us.
Yep.
That's all I'm gonna say. Your hero ain't what you think he is. Period. And facts."
Yeah,
Hey,
I
man.
saw that on a live. I was scrolling through. I was just like, Whoa.
You know, I'm sorry, man. I don't think they want to wake up that 50 Cent beast right now.
Yeah,
Leave that man
yeah,
alone
yeah.
because he's still
Boom,
popping.
boom.
Yeah.
Power is
Boom,
a show. People
Kanan.
behind it, they rocking with him.
Right.
I say just leave that dude sleep.
But yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you're hey,
that
a
dude
hood
asleep.
Tyler Perry. You messing with a hood Tyler Perry.
Right.
That part, you know what I mean?
So check it. 50 said, 50 responded. He said, I put their whole label out of business. Fuck with me if you want to. I would stay out of my way if I wasn't me. LL Green Light Gang.
Hey,
So-
like I said, leave that dude to
You
sleep,
might want to
man.
leave him
I don't
alone.
think that beef never gonna die down.
The last time that beef ended with Ja ruling him on the losing side.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, bro, leave that man alone. Y'all getting a resurgence with his verses. Stop talking about this man.
Man.
Leave him alone. Let him
Man.
sleep. And then just make y'all money. That's how I look at it, man.
Right.
I'm like, you don't need that phone.
They say 50 shut down Murder Inc., but I think it was the feds that did it.
Yeah, the feds did shut down
Could
murder.
it be? What a coincidence.
Right. Because, yeah, police, huh?
Yeah, you know.
Popos.
But, you know, publicly, 50 did some serious damage to Murder Inc.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Straight up.
Speaking of verses, T.I. was talking about going against 50 again. What you think of
Oh
that?
my God, T.I.
Man,
T.I.
you know,
dope. T.I.'s dope.
I don't know.
I know, but still,
I think
light
that's
skin. You talking? Why? Dang.
I think that'll be kind of a even thing, man, because it's both of them got like a lot of hits,
Yeah.
and both of them are like that. Like I think they got like the most, like they got enough hits each to go with each other. You know what I mean? They got enough to go with each other. You know, and the different things they've been a part
Oh,
of.
my
I
God.
think they'll be. I think that'd be interesting. I
It'll
think it'll be good.
dope.
It'll be good.
For me, it's just I know. I follow you, so I follow you, T.I. You know what I'm saying? I follow him on Instagram. So every time when he be, I be noticing on my posts, he always be talking about somebody or something. I'd be like, what happened now? What happened now?
Yeah.
And after told me that, it's like, oh, again? It's like, oh, here we go again, man. Here we go
See?
again.
So T.I. and 50, who you got? Who you got, Race?
I got 50.
Where,
I'm going with 50.
Guess who we got? Sneaker, who we got?
I'm going 50.
All right, Seb, you got
50.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
No.
Man.
It's always
I
that one
don't
person.
know, man. I feel like T.I. could edge
It's
him out.
always that one
And just
person.
because and only reason why I say that is because of the hits that T.I. is continuing to put out. He's still relevant.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like 50, you know, he ain't really made a joint that's like banged out the club in years.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like
yeah,
T.I.
yeah.
is still doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's still making joints that's
Okay, I can see that
like
now.
that.
Well, just saying that, Fat Joe, I think Fat Joe lost that versus to Ja.
Yeah.
And Ja
Yeah.
had all old hits.
Yeah.
But when Ja was out, Ja was in the stratosphere.
Yeah,
he
indeed.
was
Yeah,
way
yeah.
out there.
Indeed.
You know, Ja was out there.
Right.
So I'm like, you know, it's hard to beat that catalog. I called that last week. Remember? I was like, man, Ja Rule. I was like, I don't know about that, man.
Oh,
Everybody-
yeah.
Did say that.
Everybody
he did
said
say that. He
everybody
did say
said
that.
Fat Joe, and I was like, nah.
Nah,
I was like, Ja Rule
he's
got
gonna
hits,
rule.
man.
Right.
That dude got hits.
All right, so check it out. The VMAs was September 12th at the Barclays Center.
Yep.
It was
Okay.
kind of whack. You know what I'm saying? It had a couple. It was more pop. So,
Wiggity whack.
right.
Right.
What did Q-Tip say? If you call, what did he say?
What do you say?
If you call rap pop, if you call it that, then stop.
You're right.
Man, he was exactly right. The best part about it was Busta Rhymes at the end.
Well, you know,
what I'm
Busta is Busta.
Right.
Right.
That's
right.
why nobody want to
Bust
do a
the
versus
bombs
with
in
that
the
guy.
place.
For real. Let's see. It's Dougie Fresh's birthday. He's 55 years old today.
Hey.
Peace to Dougie Fresh.
He's
Peace.
the Dougie Fresh, the beatbox king.
You know what I mean?
All right. The Sugar Hill Gang released the single "Rapper's Delight" 42 years ago today.
Oh.
Song's 15 minutes long.
What?
Hey, man.
15 minutes long.
15
Hey.
minutes long.
And
I wouldn't think
that
our
was,
generation would survive.
that was like hip hop's Big Bang Theory. Soon as that joint dropped, boom, hip hop was everywhere.
Exactly. Right. 15
It was
minutes long.
everywhere.
15 minutes long.
15 minutes long.
Our generation
Right.
will not survive that. I can't see us. I can't see us. Nah. I can't see it. After
Couldn't-
5 minutes, we're gonna be like, we done. we
Couldn't
gotta
go,
move on.
15 minutes Lil Nas X song.
No, not us. Not us. Not me. Not
I'd be like, you better cancel his ass.
Hey, if y'all watching, y'all know who I'm talking about, because I know who watching. Me, the homies, nah. 15 minutes. We can't even do 1 minute.
Right.
We can't do 1 minute.
I
There
put
is
on
some people out there I respect, but for me, oh no, sir.
To double back on that, I put on a song, AZ. I was listening to his album.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And my son was in the car. He's 11.
Right.
And he was like, I zoned out after like 2 minutes. I ain't even hear
What?
nothing else.
Ow,
and that was like, he was
Ow.
like, man, the songs are just too long. And I was like, what? And that's their attention span now.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
their attention span now, you know?
Right.
I'm like, man.
Sorry.
things-
Go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad.
No, I was gonna say it was crazy because I forgot to mention last week. You know, I was in Ohio, right? So I linked up with my cousins, man, and they had me link up with Busy Bones manager.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Little busy.
Okay.
Busy, and it was crazy. So he called me over this weekend, and he was like, "Hey, they just dropped a new project, Lil Busy's on it and everything." So I checked it out. It was pretty dope.
Yeah, I checked it out.
It was real dope. I'm like, I like the song with him and his dad on it. It's called The Bag or something like that.
Yep, The
and,
Bag.
and it was really dope, man. I'm like, yo, if y'all get a chance to, man, tap into that. It's on iTunes and everywhere, man. It's dope.
Word.
Yeah, I checked out the album. It's real nostalgic. That Busy Bone flow.
Right.
Can't miss it.
Already. So that's enough of the news.
That's enough of the news.
What we gonna do
Yes.
right now is
OT intro. Yes.
Let's get it.
what we gonna do is, man, this man deserves. He needs no introduction. I'm like, last time he was here, man, he shut it down, schooled us on the sneaker game. Everybody was calling me up, asking me what a hype beast was, and all these other things, all these little sneaker terms. It was crazy, and he mentioned it before, but I don't know if y'all actually tapped in or tuned in to what he
Paid
was saying.
attention.
He got this sneaker convention that's coming out here.
Oh, I
In
can't
2
wait.
days, on the 19th,
can't
it's gonna
wait.
be crazy. My man Big Schoon is gonna be DJing.
Schoon?
It's gonna be a lot of
What?
performances, some 3-on-3 basketball.
Shout out to
What?
Big Schoon.
Shout out to
Man,
Big Schoon.
look.
I didn't know that.
And my man Shamar put this together all by himself. Let's give it up for my guy, Shamar from Flea Kicks Only, man. Let's
Yes,
go.
sir.
Shamar, man, what's going on, man? Tell us what we got
Welcome
today.
back.
Tell us what we got
What's
today.
Welcome back,
going on?
welcome back,
No, I
welcome
appreciate
back.
y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. The Fifth Element. I appreciate y'all for coming. Let me come back, and tell everybody what we got going on. I'm gonna start it off with, if you follow us on on Instagram @_Flea Kicks Only, we're doing a free ticket giveaway today on air. All you gotta do is DM or call in the answer to this question.
Hey.
What year did the first Jordan come out?
Don't search it up.
Please don't search it. Don't cheat. If you know
Don't
it,
cheat.
Oh, they
don't
searching.
cheat.
Don't search
Yeah,
it up.
please don't cheat. So the question is, one more time, what year did the first Jordan come out?
What year did
What
the
year
first
did the first
Jordan come out? Air Jordan.
Air Jordan?
The ones.
The ones.
The
Of
ones.
course,
The ones and
ones.
only.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
So call in or send us a DM, and we're going to get to the first person to answer it right. Y'all will receive a free ticket to the show this Sunday. With that being said, I'd like to take the time to shout out our sponsors. We got Center Bullies. He also have a show going on tomorrow. If you into dogs, Center Bullies is throwing one.
Word.
We got
Sir.
Sweatbox. There's going to be, they stepped up and helped out on the 3v3. They also have their own gym. We
Nice.
got The Drop. We got Big Schoon, of course. He going to be doing the music. We
Big
got,
Schoony.
Yeah. We got Dope Exchange.
Okay.
We got Authentic Ain't Easy.
Hey.
We got
Okay.
Ace
Say
of
Will,
Break-
what up, though?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
We got Ace of Breaks. They're going to be in the building. If you into sports cards, any type of cards, they're going to have it all. Sports, Pokemon, anything you could think of, they're going to have it in the building.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, we got Exotic Pop. That's real big right now. On
that's
top of
real
Exotic Snack,
big.
Exotic Pop. They're going to be in there. They actually have a big tent. They're going to have a 10x10, and they're going to be holding it down.
Okay.
They're going to have the cooler. They're going to have it all. So it's going to be dope. It's going to be dope. We got Our Brand. Our Brand going to be in the building.
Okay.
And then the last one I'd like to give a shout out to is Vice Virtue Clothing.
Okay.
Everybody, as you can see, the sponsors was big. They helped out big time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, they helped me put Vegas on to the map. Vegas
Hey,
to the map.
give me a handshake, man.
For
Yes.
sure. Yes,
That was
for
awesome.
So it's gonna be love. It's gonna be love. Shout out to all of them, man. I appreciate y'all to the fullest. If y'all get a chance, go to my Instagram and follow them. Show them some love. Just to
Alrighty.
give you a background on what's going on Sunday, we got the sneaker show 12 to 5. The 3v3 basketball tournament is 8 teams, double elimination. 1st to 12. That's 1 to 5. Once again, the games start at 1, end at 5.
Okay.
We also had the performances. We got 16 local artists in Vegas.
Yes, sir.
Yes. They coming out. They will begin performing at 12:30. Once again, the first one comes on at 12:30. 16 artists. Make sure y'all get there and show them some love.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Just some news, some great news for the event. The first 100 through the door get a free Fleet Kicks t-shirt. I wore one today, if you can see it.
Oh yeah.
First
I was
100,
like, oh yeah.
First
Look,
one.
I'm trying to be one of the first
Yeah.
100.
Drop some of them at the door on your way out.
That's what
I'm
I'm
one of them
saying.
Fleet Kick joints.
Yeah,
I
I'm the
peeped
first
that
one
when you
in the
came
door.
out.
First one. It's the first. It's fresh off the box, fresh off the press. It's the first one. So yeah,
Let's go.
first 100. Just to show the love and the support because it's been so real.
Yeah.
We decided to do something, man, give back. So the first 100 through the door will receive a free t-shirt.
Word.
We also have more. They be available for purchase, only $10 just to get one if you want to support. After that, we have a lot of raffles. I believe every sponsor that I named off is going to be giving a raffle, free raffle as well. So it's also going to be a free raffle at the show. So, come get a ticket, stick around. Like I said, it's going to be artists performing. You can stop and watch the basketball games. You can walk around, look at sneakers, car shows. We got clothing. We got people doing custom rugs. We got people doing custom paintings. Like, whatever you want to think of is going to be in the building. There's no excuse for you and anybody not to come out. We have a trophy giveaway to the top vendor. I just showed my man it. I can't put it out there yet.
Saucy.
Yeah.
When I say like, man, y'all gonna be tripping when y'all see this thing right here.
I just showed my man. So we got definitely whoever come out got the dopest setup. We're not looking for like the top sneakers or the top heat. Just whoever put their time in their craft and really set up a dope like image so people can really show them because you just want to show appreciation. It's tough trying to get your business off the ground. So
already
It is.
it is. It's
that
hard.
facts.
So for you to be able to put your money into it and not really see that money back in return so quick, I appreciate that. So it's only right that I show love and show you that I appreciate that. So whoever we see with the best vendor, we will be giving a trophy. We're going to keep doing the trophies too. Each event is a different trophy. So, you have something to look forward to.
Okay.
As far as pricing, pre-sale tickets have sold out. We have sold over 200 pre-sale tickets.
Whoa!
Look it up, man.
200, we have sold.
That means my homies was listening.
Yeah, we
Thanks,
have
y'all.
sold over 200 pre-sale tickets, but you still can buy your ticket online. It is $20, or you can also buy at the door. It's $20. If you get it online, you can skip the line. You ain't got to worry about waiting in line.
Nice.
The last thing is one ticket. One ticket, $20. You get to see all three things. It's not you buy one ticket and can't see this and can't see that.
Okay.
One ticket. Sneaker.
Okay.
One is all.
One is all.
Once you walk through the door,
That's
you
what's
good.
up,
Once you
dude.
walk through the door, you good. And one more time, man. I just want to thank Vegas, man. I want to thank the Fifth Element for getting me here, man. These guys.
Hey, man. Hey, we happy to have
It's
you
a
here.
blessing.
Yeah.
And if y'all didn't know, I don't know if I posted it or not, but I will be. The Fifth Element will be in the building.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we there.
They
we
will
there,
be
baby.
taking
we
interviews.
there, baby.
Yep. So if you want to get an interview, if you want to get a chance to go on their page, you want to get a chance to get on YouTube, make sure
Absolutely.
you catch them. They not hard
we
to
gonna
find.
be there.
Right.
Okay.
They're not hard to find. Make sure
We
you
not
find where
hard.
the camera at. Find
We
it.
in a mix
sir.
like
We-
a
oh,
yeah.
blender.
Like a blender.
Duty.
Yes, sir. So if you want to get an interview, if you want to talk about your brand or anything, if you want to talk about anything, make sure y'all run down on them, talk to them. They good people,
Yes,
even if
bro.
it's just to
we
talk
don't
to them.
bite. We are
Yeah.
OGs. We cool.
Yeah.
We chilling. We ready.
Yeah, just stop by, say what's up. They Vegas. They putting on for Vegas, so there's no reason why you shouldn't come show love to somebody.
LV.
Come show love to people that showing love to y'all. And before we end, I'm gonna ask the question one more time. What year did the first Jordan come out? First person to DM us will get the free ticket to the event. And as always, I appreciate y'all, Fifth Element. I can't wait till Sunday, baby.
Yeah, I
Hey.
can't wait either.
Word up.
I ain't
Man,
got
look,
chills.
hey.
I want to take my jacket off. This getting cold.
Okay, so Shamar, you pretty much just laid it all out there
Yeah,
for
man.
us.
Look, I was ready this time. I was ready. I said I'm ready this time.
Yes,
Last time I
stay
said,
ready and gotta
look,
be ready.
Exactly how he said it. Just how he said it.
He showed up with the Uzi and
Oh
let it
yeah,
go.
no, we let it go. We let it go. It's
Hey,
game
you
time.
clip.
Yeah, it's game time. It's game time. It's time to make it happen.
Hey, man, y'all heard the man.
excited, boy.
2 days from now, September 19th, it's
Yeah.
going to be at the Tark Center. It's going to be crazy. 3-on-3 basketball
Yes,
tournament.
sir.
I
Yes,
can't
sir.
wait to see that.
Honestly,
man, I
I
can't-
would not.
whoa.
I would not lie. I'm into the sneakers, but I'm really excited about the 3v3.
3v3.
Right.
I didn't think it would get the recognition that it has gotten, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
man.
Like,
Yeah,
I would just say, throw
Yep.
something else to the
Yeah.
event. Let's do a 3v3. But,
Bro.
we got people, the teams in the DM are competitive. They like, I'm going to win.
Right.
Because
See,
the winner wins shoes. So, it's
Yeah.
going to be competitive.
for
Hey,
our
dude,
generation,
what kind of
bro,
shoes, though?
We doing Yeezy slides. We're doing Yeezy slides
some
right now.
Yeezy slides.
Yep. Shout shout out to Sneaker Garden for supplying the shoes. But
Hey.
yeah, easy slides. So it's gonna be
What?
super. Like I said, double elimination. Nobody.
Okay.
So if you lose twice, that's bad.
Right.
It's
That's
bad.
bad.
You don't want to
More
lose
OG.
twice. So it's gonna be fun. That basketball is gonna be fun. The basketball is gonna be real fun.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that, man. That's
Oh,
gonna be the
man.
best thing ever.
Bro, I'm excited, bro.
right,
Hold
yeah.
on. Here's one question. You got your fit ready?
Oh man,
'Cause
come
I
on,
got
you
it
already
ready.
listen.
I was sleeping on that. You know how like the first day of school, I had to lay down on the side when I was
Let me
sleeping.
tell you.
I was like, yeah.
I've been getting my stuff ready since maybe 3 weeks ago.
Right,
Maybe.
right.
What?
My man is shop for us all. He does custom shorts and custom jerseys. I got some shorts for y'all.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
talking about, man.
I got some
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
I got
Dad,
some
did you
crazy.
hear
Shamar
that?
came through blessing
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
You know
Dad,
what I'm
did you
saying?
hear that?
I
We with it.
I got some crazy coming. The shorts is there, the shoes is there. I got my custom shirt already. Then I got my brand, my hat brand. So
Right,
it's gonna be
right.
lovely.
Yeah, I
It's
was.
gonna be-
dope.
That's hat. Yeah, I was about to
Dope,
say, man. That
Yeah,
hat part
man. My
sparked
little
my
brother,
eye.
our brand, he does his own hat. So this is one of his hats right here.
Dope,
Yeah,
dope.
dope.
He's gonna be in the building as well. He's gonna be in the building. He's gonna have merch in the building. So
dope.
it's gonna be a dope. We have somebody. We supposed to be doing a 1v1. 12 from 12 to 1. We supposed to be doing a 1v1 with a big time player from UNLV. His name is Jordan. He's real big. He's real
Oh, okay.
big. He wants to
Jordan.
come out and do a 250 grand prize.
Oh, I'm lacing up.
Yeah,
Oh,
1v1.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
250, I'm
You,
lacing
you
up.
got it. You got it.
Yeah,
On? You ready?
So it's gonna be,
I'm lacing up.
it's gonna be a 1v1, 12 to 1, and then the championship game for the 1v1 is right before the championship game before the 3v3.
Nice.
Yep. So that's
you know-
another. He reached out. Like I said, he's real big. His name is Jordan. He's a real good player, real good hooper.
And you said 250 grand?
No.
Yeah, that's what you said.
I did. I apologize. $250.
I
Oh,
thought-
okay. I was
Hey,
like,
Ray was like, I'm lacing
I
up.
apologize. That's a my rent, right?
lacing
That's
up.
rent for
I'm lacing up for that 200.
Right.
Yeah, $250. So if you want to come out again to the
Okay.
1v1, you can come out again to the
Okay.
1v1. Just all around, just come out, have a good time. We got
Whoa.
something for everybody. The kids,
I was about to
the
say, I was like,
girlfriend. You got
I
the
ain't
guy.
hooped in years.
But you gonna go
for
practice?
250
You gonna give it a
grand?
try? Look, I'll give it a try.
Look,
All right.
boy, I'm
Yep.
about to kill myself on the court trying to win.
No, yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. I'm really excited. I don't know if we've been on the radio 97.5. If y'all tune into the radio,
Nice,
Yeah.
nice,
they have been
nice.
giving commercials for us since last Monday. We've been on air. We've been on the radio as well. So
Word.
Nice.
it's just getting the word around. Getting the word
Nice.
around. We're gonna flood the streets this weekend. I got my team here now. We're gonna pass out flyers to everybody that
Yeah,
we know.
man.
So no, I appreciate it.
It's on.
Yeah, it's on.
It's on,
baby.
right.
It's on, baby.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait, dude. I
It's gonna
can't
be-
wait.
It's gonna be one to remember. I think I got that. You know, you get that gut feeling like.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
You
what
just
I'm
get that-
having. That gut. Yeah,
and,
bro.
and for everybody who watching right now, the winner we are gonna post on the Fifth Element page and on the Instagram. We're gonna
Okay.
be posting it
Appreciate
on
that.
yeah,
Appreciate that.
because
That's
we,
big.
we don't.
That's
I know
big.
right now it might be a little difficult for them to come
Right,
in because
come-
we're
yeah,
doing this.
yeah.
But we are gonna post it so y'all can actually see the winner. You know,
Yes,
who-
sir.
Okay,
I
bet.
appreciate
you
that.
know,
Bet.
give
I
them,
appreciate that.
give them their props that they
Yes,
won
sir.
and had the knowledge
I
to
appreciate that.
actually call in.
I
And,
appreciate that. The
Get
phone
that
is
going.
already. The phone been lighting up since I said it, so I'm
I'm
sure
already Really? knowing.
somebody's
Yeah.
in there. Somebody's definitely in there. We're just gonna say who get the question right. Like I said, I'm gonna just go
Already.
with the first one. First one, you get a free ticket. If you don't get the ticket,
What?
still come out. Still come out.
If you
show
don't,
love.
yeah, man, I was about to say, man, don't be a poor sport, bro.
Yeah, if you
if
don't-
you don't win, just come with 20 and you see the rest of the show, man. Just chill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
it's gonna be a good event
Yeah,
anyway.
it's gonna
you know,
be a good event.
for kids and everything. It's gonna be solid, man.
I'm excited for y'all to come out too as well.
Right.
I've never done the interview during the show, so
Yeah, I was about
Right.
I feel like to get the culture with the interview and get the energy behind them, you get more
Yeah.
than one sneakerhead. You know, y'all came
Right.
and heard my point of view.
Right.
Maybe they ain't believe what I said was a hype beast. So you get to hear what a hype beast is from everybody. So
Right.
word?
and you got different age groups. You know, you got the OGs, you got the
Right.
kids in the like 20s, 30s, and then you got the teens. So you get three different
Right.
levels of knowledge. So
Right,
it's gonna
right.
be dope. It's gonna be a dope footage all put together.
Hey, I ain't mad at that.
Yep.
Shamar, well, tell them where we can reach you at, man.
You can reach me at Instagram at _Flea Kicks Only. Once again, Instagram at _Flea Kicks Only. If you want to send out an email, we are at fleakicksonly@gmail.com. Once again, fleakicksonly@gmail.com.
All right. Hey, everybody, tune in to this to my man Shamar. Go to his Instagram and y'all gonna start seeing. Y'all hear that, right? Y'all gonna be start
Y'all
seeing
gonna be
You got
start
it.
seeing. You got it. You got it. You got that.
this sneaker convention blowing up all over your page. Soon as you tap in with him, I'm like, this guy posts like
go crazy.
almost like
Bro.
every 5 minutes. I see something
bro.
from
And
Fleet
mind you,
Kicks only
it's
popping up.
people posting me, I just repost them. Like I said,
That's what's up.
I'm like, every time, man, it's crazy.
120 vendors, 200 pre-sale tickets sold. It's going down.
Bro.
Right.
It's going down.
Yeah,
y'all tune in, man. It's gonna be a good event. Come on out. Y'all gonna see us in the building. Fifth Element's definitely
for
gonna be in the
sure.
building.
Yes, sir.
I'm like,
I done got it.
Big Schoon's gonna be providing the music. Big Schoon,
Yes,
if y'all don't know about him,
Schoon.
he's a excellent DJ known about around the
Shout
Vegas
out to
area.
Schoon.
Shout
Dude
out
is
to him.
dope.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
True
Yeah,
Head
dope
vibes,
dude,
all of
man.
that.
True head vibe.
I'm like, other than that, man, I just want to give it up for my man Shamar for putting this excellent thing together.
Right, I wish this was tonight, man. I can't wait, bro.
Hey.
This is
I'm
dope.
saying,
This
thank you,
is
Shamar.
dope.
I appreciate
I
it,
can't
man.
wait, man.
I
really
appreciate
can't.
I appreciate y'all. Like from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate y'all, man.
Yes,
Already.
sir.
Appreciate y'all.
Already.
Appreciate
Thank you. Ray Son, what you got for us, man?
Man, we talk about gun violence. So
Right.
Okay.
last night in Miami, Spot 'em Got 'em. Got that song, the beatbox. He was shot 5 times last night in Miami. He said his car was shot at least 22 times. It was reported earlier that he's in critical condition,
Okay.
but it's been updated since that he's expected to survive. So gun violence strikes again.
Yeah, and this gun violence is getting
Yo,
out of
bro,
hand.
this is
Right.
getting out of hand, dude.
People
Not-
thinking they living out their raps,
Right. You know, the
which
streets,
is
man.
insane.
Also, Kodak Black's artist Wiz the Wizard, he was reportedly shot and killed in Hollandale Beach, Florida.
Oh, okay.
Found dead in his front yard.
His front.
You're right.
I'm
So,
not familiar with the wizard.
Yeah, me neither. But it's just nonstop.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
it's crazy. But obviously he had a name for him to be able to reach the news like that.
Right.
So I'm sure he was making noise out there in Florida,
mhm.
which is crazy. You know, people
Bro.
dying over stupid stuff. He didn't
That's
even get his
sad,
career
bro.
started fully.
At
Yeah,
all,
he-
at all. So it's just gun violence, man. We gotta touch people. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? To put these guns down, stop the violence.
Right.
Man.
I'm like, man,
But man, sports.
sports.
Okay.
We ain't gonna talk about a lot of sports, but what we are gonna say is, how about them Raiders? Oh,
Hey man, the Raiders. Hey,
Monday Night Football.
They did the damn thing, man. Them dudes is nice, man.
Right.
They
We was on the
did
phone
what they
together.
supposed to do. They rep for the city.
right. 33-27. They won in overtime. They beat the Baltimore Ravens. They beat Lamar Jackson and them.
Right.
So I'm gonna give you a quick little bit of their stats, and then we're gonna get on.
Okay.
All right. So Derek Carr, he threw for 435 yards. He had 34 completions on 56 attempts. Threw 2 touchdowns. He had 1 interception. He carried the ball 4 times for 6 yards. So you know he ain't no runner. Yeah,
You're right. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, he ain't no runner, but he definitely let that thing fly. a
He
few
let it
times.
fly. The op, Lamar Jackson. He had 19 completions and 30 attempts
The op.
for 235 yards.
All right.
He had 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. He had for his rushing yard, he had 12 carries for 86 yards. His average was 7.22 yards per carry.
Hey, look, anybody that plays against the Raiders, from now on they're referred to as the op.
The op.
Ray just stamped that. That's the op.
Man,
It don't matter who it is. Hey, the op.
right. Our next game is against the Steelers.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
And then a quick little fun fact. So we give them fun facts here every now and then.
Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead.
August 24th, 1964, Raiders played their first game in Las Vegas against the Houston Oilers. It's the first ever professional football game played in Las Vegas. Raiders won that game 53-49.
Nice.
Right.
So the Raiders were supposed to come here a long time ago.
Long time ago.
That's what it was, man. I'm like, yo, this is their home. This is their natural home.
Right. I didn't go to the game. Tickets, the average ticket price was $865 a seat.
What in the world?
So
Like Bruno Mars is cheaper than that, and he's got some sky high tickets.
check it out. It was the 14th highest average ticket price for a sporting event in Las Vegas since May 2nd, 2015. And that was the Floyd Pacquiao fight. Average ticket price, $3,935.
Damn,
Dang.
Right.
that's insane.
$872 ticket price for the Stanley Cup when the Golden Knights played the Washington Capitals.
That's insane, man.
Wow.
I'm like,
Right.
I ain't never paid $800 for a ticket to go see nothing.
Man.
Man.
Ain't
I don't
nothing
even
good.
think I ever will. To be honest with you.
But you know who did? Young Woo.
Oh yeah, well,
Woo?
Always into something.
man, look, Woo built different,
Woo,
man. I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
dude, that's
yeah.
a different dude,
Yeah,
man.
man.
I don't even consider what Woo do
Right.
as part of the normal collective of human beings. Woo be doing all kind of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm like, shout out Woo, man. Woo,
Big
what
up
up,
to the
dog?
boy. I'm gonna keep mentioning him because I'm proud of you.
Yes,
Already.
sir.
Man, let's get into this next interview. We've been waiting for this one.
Woo! All right, man. Since Ray said it, let's do it.
Let's
you know
do
what I mean?
it. OT
Let's do
intro.
it.
Let's go.
Hey,
3,
look,
2,
man.
1, bam.
Look, man. I'm gonna tell y'all a little something about this guy right here. I'm like, I've been knowing this guy for a long time, and it's funny how the quiet people be having an extreme amount of talent bottled up inside of them. In the years that I knew him before, didn't even know he even did this. As the things went on, I kept hearing things. Hey, this man out here, he working. He out here eating. He doing major things with major people. Everybody's they calling him for their albums, for their features. I'm like, this guy right here, he been tested amongst the greats and has proven himself time and time again.
Yeah.
And we are in the presence of one of, I feel like, Vegas's great artists, Cali's great artists. And if I couldn't do it any justice, then I just did it right there. I'm gonna let this man speak on his accolades. My man, 100 grand, fit up affiliate.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The block.
The block. Sixx John.
Hey.
Yeah.
Sixx, man. Tell him about yourself, man. Tell him who you are.
Man, that's always so tough for me because, like, I don't know, I kind of like pride myself in being like this really humble person. So
Right.
it's hard for me to talk about, accolades and things that I've accomplished. I'm just blessed, man.
Look, man, go ahead and flex on him. I ain't tripping. Because here's the thing, man. You did it.
Yeah.
It's you.
What I will say is this. They say you got to put in 10,000 hours to perfect your craft.
No doubt.
I think I definitely did that. And like you said, as a kid, I was the shy kid. I wasn't the one that was putting it out there that, I had an interest in music or anything like that.
Right.
Most people knew me just from hoop, from basketball, right?
Yeah, that's all I
and
knew.
then it kind of surprised people that, that I was able to, do music on this level. But, yeah, just, I'm just that regular dude from around the way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everything
No doubt.
that came along with those 10,000 hours that I put in,
Right.
is just, it's an additive, so it's a blessing to be able to do the two things that I love the most, basketball and music,
Right.
and to be able to get paid to do those two things. So
Already.
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed.
Hey, truly, we blessed to even have you up here.
Right.
So I'm gonna start and ask you this off top.
I'm here, man.
Because here's the thing. Like I said, I've been knowing you a while, and like I said, I seen you back then when we all attended Clark High School. Shout out to Clark Chargers out there. We attended that, and when I was in school, I used to see you, and like I said, I seen you hooping, but I never seen you do anything with the music.
Yeah.
So, what was the spark to start really getting you in that direction of even just writing your first rhyme or just penning anything?
The funny thing is, I actually wrote my first rhyme when I was like 10 years old. So I was already writing when I was at Clark, but I was just
Right.
a really shy kid. I didn't know if I was good at it. It was just something that I really loved to do. So,
Right.
I remember writing, I used to take like Easy E songs, right? And I used to just flip the words and make them like pertain to my family. You know what I mean? So my brother Jerry had like a dope like Nissan Sentra back in the days, and
Right.
I used to take like cruising down the street in my so I used to flip that. And my parents used to make me do that in front. Parents would be
Right.
like, come out here and do
the Michael
Come on,
Jackson
do
for
it. Yeah,
everybody.
exactly. I was definitely in that household, and I didn't know if I was good at all until I was probably like 19.
Oh,
So
dang.
yeah, because I don't know. I guess I had an early understanding like your family's gonna be your biggest fans.
Right.
Yeah.
So I didn't always think like, all right, y'all supposed to like it. You know what I
Right,
mean? So
right.
it wasn't until like outsiders, you know, people that I didn't know at all were appreciating what I was doing. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'm okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe, just maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. He talking about he's shy and whatnot. You wasn't shy when you what'd you win? The Gong Show? Is it something like that?
Yeah, but I was still shy.
You was up there getting it.
Yeah.
I'm like, man,
Dressed like Trex, too.
Right. Yeah.
nice.
I
Yeah.
had the beanie on with the...
Did you have the moves too when you was
Yeah, for sure. You know, you had to do it.
Definitely. How old were you?
14.
Okay.
Wow.
dope.
Man.
Look, you was destined to do something big. I'm like,
Right.
the Gong Show was no easy show to win. I would just keep it 100.
Hey, look, my parents named me Sixx, so
Fact.
that was destiny in itself. So I always prided myself in just kind of being left of the crowd. Like whatever everybody else was doing, I was just kind of doing the opposite. You know,
Right. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the foresight of my parents, I give them all the credit in the world by naming me Sixx because like
That's
damn,
dope.
I was taking a chance.
That's
Right. Yeah, but I'm like, hey, man, you know, they say your parents see something in you that you can't even see in yourself.
And
So-
my government name, a lot of people don't know. My government name is 617 Johnson.
Right.
Right. So a lot of people that learn it for the first time, they think that, you know, was that the address you lived in when you were born?
Right.
Were you born June 17th? I'm like, no, but you know. Yeah.
What was the science behind them giving you that?
So
name?
my 6 is because I'm the 6th boy in my family. My mom's birthday is August the 6th. She was 33 when I was born. Jesus died at 33, and there's 66 books in the Bible. That's where 6 came from. And 17, my dad used to always be like, nothing else sounded good between 6 and Johnson except 617 Johnson just flowed. So
Damn it.
all my life I've been trying out like, could I have been like 6 Marcus Johnson? And that don't sound right. So,
Right.
yeah.
Dang, boy, I'm like,
That's
man.
today's math, ain't it?
Yeah.
Right.
17th, right?
Yeah, it is.
Knowledge
Sure
God.
Hey,
Oh,
look,
we
you
just want to build the spirit.
on
We
that.
good. You up here building with us, man. That's peace.
Right.
Look, he out here, Slim back there. He always on his knowledge,
Right.
though. You know what I'm saying?
Supposed to be.
Knowledge yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Come on now.
We got a 6 and 7 on the show.
I know.
That's
You know what I mean? We got
Right next
6
to each
here,
other,
we got
right?
7
That's
here.
right here.
Exactly.
OT, you 8 for the rest of the show.
Hey, there it is. You know what I mean? I'm an honorary number. I'm 8.
Right.
Okay.
Bill.
What's going on, 8?
Look, Kobe's original. You know what I mean?
Hey,
You
Oh,
dig?
yes, sir.
So
You know.
I'm just gonna say 6 is a block representative. He is a Vegas representative. We used to
Yes, sir.
ride bikes to Farm Basket on
Damn, that's a chicken spot, right? That was a
Yeah,
chicken
on the
spot.
Valley View and Sahara back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Man, all that. Right. You remember that?
Yeah.
Man, you remember also Tuxedo Junction. I used to work at
You used to
Tuxedo
work there. I used to
Junction.
ditch school and roll with you.
Man, we deliver
My kids is listening. Don't
yeah.
Stay in school.
don't ever ditch school.
Man, we were delivering police uniforms
Yeah.
and tuxedos all across the valley.
That's
It was
dope.
crazy.
Damn.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
though. I'm
In
like,
the van.
In the
The
van.
white van.
If
Yeah.
it wasn't that van, it was the van. The hood
Oh, the
van.
van.
Hey, the van. The van
The van
was-
got stories in itself.
Hey, look, we gonna keep those off
Yeah.
the air because I'm like, hey, I don't know what cases is still open.
Man,
Nah, we like 20 plus years. We 20 plus now. We good.
right.
The limits is expired.
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
Oh,
allegedly.
Alleged van.
Exactly.
Hey, so rapping is a verbal sport, right?
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself? If rap was basketball, who would you be?
That's a great question. Probably like Dame Lillard or something.
Okay.
Because I kind of, when I look at him play and just kind of look at his demeanor, it reminds me of me, like not trying to put myself in that
Right.
stratosphere, but obviously he's a much better player than I was. But
Right.
just that, being able to score whenever he wants to, I was the same way, confident, but he has that quiet confidence.
Right.
I think I
Right.
definitely mirror that. And when it comes to clutch time, he step up to the plate, and
Yeah.
I mean, so far so good. So yeah,
Right.
probably Dame. Yeah.
If you gonna mirror yourself after somebody, that would be the guy.
I just realized that our birthdays are like 3 days apart too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was interesting. Yeah.
Y'all cancers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Why you say it like that?
Because I'm a Leo. Cancers is right.
Oh, yeah,
right.
yeah,
before
I'm gonna
Leo,
say,
so
we're like, we got hate for cancer.
Uh-oh.
that's the only ones I know.
Cancer.
Zodiac signs. I know Cancer,
Yeah.
Leo, because we right there. And
My
then-
mom is a Leo.
There you go. That out.
August 6th,
Nice. My
August
mom's
6th,
a Leo
right?
too.
Oh, see?
See? There it is. There.
Word.
All this
Yeah,
connection.
my mom was a Leo.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
blessing.
she was
Blessings.
July 23rd.
Look what I just
She
bought.
was a Leo.
Nice. July
Hey,
24th.
Yeah. Ray, son, look what you did.
Man.
Look what you did.
Man, we're building.
Yeah.
Look,
How do you feel about the rap game right now?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
How do
saying
you feel about
because
the rap game as
I got
a
people.
whole?
I feel like honestly, it's kind of like, as much as we want to say like it's changed so much, or this is this, it's kind of like what it's always been. And what I mean by that is like when you think about our day, right?
Yep.
Back in the day, it's like we had the Nas's, we had Styles of Mischief, and all these.
Souls of Mischief.
Yeah, sorry, Souls of Mischief. I was thinking Styles of Beyond. Shout out to the A1A Styles of Beyond. So Souls of Mischief, all the Far Side, all these hip hop groups and stuff like that, Guru, Gangstar. But then there was also 69 Boys.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So there's always been like this, quote unquote gimmicky type of fun dance music that it's always existed in every era. So
Okay.
I feel like it's in that sense it's kind of where it's always been, but I feel like the top tier lyricists don't really get the looks that they used to get. They're not as appreciated as they used to be. So people don't want to hear rapidy rap,
Right.
So I mean it is. It's evolution. I've been in the game for 20 years and I've seen it from cassette tapes to burning CDs real time to streaming. So yeah.
I always like to say like the rap game right now is more feeling than it is words.
Yeah.
A lot of times I'm like, a lot of these artists I feel like are going in there and they're doing their music off of a feeling. So that's where you get the people that's doing like top line and just doing a mumble rap, and they like, I like the top line, let's just send it out like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they'll and for all y'all who don't know what top line is, it's like when you go in and you record almost like a pattern or whatever over the track, and then somebody comes in and laces the words later. So that's how I feel like people are doing right now. They're going in, they're getting the feeling, and they're like, oh man, it goes so good with it. Let's just drop it like that. That's where the mumble rap comes out of.
Right.
Right.
So
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
That's funny you brought that up because every time I hear that, I always think like did he write that down that many times, or was it like
right.
Gucci Gang times 7, or was it like did he write it up?
It's like writing on the chalkboard.
Right,
Standards, right? Yeah.
Gucci gang. I'm like, you gotta ask, did Kanye write scoop-de doop-de doop-de doop?
I think he actually typed that in. I think he might have typed that in the phone. You know what I mean?
exactly. Scoopy doop, de doop, de doop.
I forgot about that.
Like, man. So Sixx, tell me this, man. I'm like, you be doing these, I want to say, true Hollywood stories on
on Instagram.
on Instagram and on the Facebook or whatever. I be seeing you on there. I'm like, I just said the Facebook like I'm super old, but
The Facebook.
the Facebook. You know what I mean? I be seeing you on Facebook. And you be doing these stories. So I want you to elaborate. How did you on the Eminem story?
Yeah.
Like and how did that come about? And did you get anything from it when it ended? Like besides where you just said, okay, it wasn't done. Did you still maintain some relationships and was able to make any connections?
No, that's a good question. It came about because so by the time I started getting my buzz in LA, I had pretty much every intro on the radio. So on Power 106 is one of the biggest stations in LA.
Right.
With the exception of Big Boy, I had every other from 2 o'clock to midnight was me doing different intros. And so Paul Rosenberg was in LA. That's Eminem's manager. And Paul caught wind of me just kind of listening, so my name was buzzing. He was hearing that. And he started reaching out to people in the area, seeing if they knew who I was. And my guy Chase Infinite, shout out to Chase. Chase is now he manages ASAP Rocky.
Nice.
So Chase was a super dope MC back in the day though. And we used to hoop together. So Chase called me and he's like, yo, like Paul want to meet you. I'm like, Paul who? And he's like, Paul Rosenberg. I'm like, oh snap. Like,
Okay.
Nice.
Really? So I went down to DJ Muggs from Cypress Hill Studio.
Right.
And went down there and we chopped it up, and they wanted to hear me over like some different because I was just working with one producer at the time. So they wanted to hear me over like some different sounding beats. So Muggs gave me some beats. DJ Khalil, incredible producer.
Wow.
So
What?
Khalil
Wow.
Yeah. So
Right.
all the stuff that I did with Muggs in that era, kind of like doing records, was over Muggs and Khalil beats only.
Nice.
So I probably did like 7 joints, and then you know, M came to the studio.
Right.
His energy was weird. It was like, yeah, because as an artist, right, you every artist has a certain level of insecurity.
Right.
So you're kind of looking for some type of, you know, confirmation from somebody listening to your craft, right?
Right.
Right.
So I'm looking at him, trying to see if he likes it. I'm trying to just read him, and he's stoic. He's just blank, and he's just walking back and forth. And I'm like, damn, I don't even know if he likes it. Like Paul likes it, but anyway, fast forward. You know, they go outside, they talk, they come back in, and they wanted to do a deal. Like he loved it.
Damn.
And yeah, they wanted to do a deal, and I was signed to a production company at the time, and yeah, man, they acted weird. We went and met up, and it was the deal killer. My production company at the time didn't want to relinquish. They didn't want anybody else to be involved in what I was doing for whatever reason. And I was young and impressionable, and I didn't really understand everything about the business. So it really just rubbed me the wrong way, and I ended up walking away from that production company. I signed a bad contract. It's one of those things that it just happens. I learned from trial and error. That's why I'm always trying to help the next person.
Right.
So I moved on with my career. It was kind of a blessing in disguise, to be honest, because that contract had me, in such a tight headlock that it forced me to start attacking other elements of the game. So I started producing. I started, DJing and things like that, just different elements, right? Fifth Element.
Right. Exactly.
So I started, making money elsewhere. So I wasn't really tripping. I had to, I had contract lawyers looking over my contract. I had my lawyer looking over it.
Right.
And the contract was so strong because of everything that it didn't say. So it was really vague. It didn't have start date, end date. So I had to wait the California clause, which is 7 years. And this was 2004 when I walked away. So I had to wait 3 more years. 2005, I went on tour with Neo, and we toured for a couple of years. So the time just went by quick.
Nice.
I was getting placements as a producer. And so, it worked out. To answer your question in regards to maintaining relationships, I definitely still talk to Muggs to this day.
Nice.
Super, dope dude, close friend of mine.
Nice.
Just went to the studio with him, right before COVID hit. So,
nice.
Yeah. Sometimes I think about, what could have been had I, signed to M, and maybe that situation. Not necessarily that I want to sign at this point, but maybe we can like curate that situation. Maybe do a record together.
Come full circle,
Yeah.
I can see that in the future though.
Right.
I could definitely see that.
This man said,
Hey, we got you on here. I want to talk about some of the movies that you didn't got. You got songs on. You know what I'm saying? Let people know.
Yeah. The first thing that I've ever seen my name on in a store was Pootie Tang. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah. That was the first. I went to we used to have record stores, right?
Right.
You remember record stores?
Hell yeah, I remember record stores.
Tower Records, Odyssey Records, you know what I mean? I'm like, shout out to Odyssey
If
Records.
you were going down at the record store.
No, we talking about some of them things back in the day.
Right. Yeah.
So, Tower Records,
Those
Warehouse.
two.
Right. So I went into the record store because I never, as a kid, you just you can't even fathom that. You start doing something because you love to do it.
Right.
But it's like, dang, my name is on it. So I went in there and I turned the CD over and I see it it was
That's so crazy.
Shaq featuring Sixx John. And it was crazy. So that was the first thing that I ever saw my name on was Pootie Tang. So from there, there's a bunch of movies I probably forgot, but off the top of the head, Undisputed,
Ving Rhames and Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, Ving Rhames, Wesley Snipes, Kangaroo Jack, Cat Williams, Pimp Chronicles, Volume 1.
You did more than a song on that though, right?
I did the whole soundtrack. Shout out to my guy Shamari too, because Shamari, me and him both attacked that. And the main song that plays, if you watch it on Netflix or you got the DVD, and it's like, it's the Pimp Chronicles. Like that's me.
Right.
So my sister called me one day and she's like, bro, is that you? I'm like, yeah. She was like, why didn't you tell anybody? I'm like, I don't know.
bro,
he was being Sixx. He was being his normal self.
Right.
Yeah.
He was being his normal self,
Yeah. So more recently, like, Tyler Perry Singles Moms Club.
Right.
Best Man Holiday.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
That kids movie, The Nut Job.
Yep.
Yo.
Another kids movie, The Emoji Movie.
Yep.
Bro,
What
You
else?
got Sam over here spazzing out right
I'm about to
now.
geek out right now, bro.
He's spazzing right now.
What?
All American is probably like my most recent
Right.
placement. Come on, somebody get Seth.
I'm like, man, you know what I mean? I'm
Fan that man. Put a fan on him.
And the biggest joint is Empire. Obviously, I did Empire from season 2 and 3.
Right.
And that was a little different because I was writing the music for the artist to perform in the music in the in the show. So did seasons 2 and 3 of that. Yeah.
Is that a nice check?
Hold on.
Empire?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hold on, bro.
Empire was crazy.
So tell me this, Sixx. I know you. I'm like, with you doing all of that, you know, it's a lot of ghostwriting. And right now, ghostwriting is like the popular thing right now. People are talking about it. You know, people got ghostwriters and all this other crazy thing. How did you break into the ghostwriting arena? Like, and did that make you feel like you wasn't good enough to be on the forefront, that people would ask you to ghostwrite, or did you always feel like it was just something that, like a stepping stone to get to the next one?
I've actually never thought that until you just said it. So maybe I wasn't good enough.
No. I wasn't saying like that. I just wanted to ask that because it was brought to my attention that one of my friends had that kind of viewpoint on it when he was asked to ghostwrite. Yeah. So I was like, you know, that's an interesting question.
That's a good question, though. No, I never thought that until this very moment. But now I'm thrown off. No, I'm just playing. I think it's almost like the automatic, like, from a coaching standpoint, right? If you come in as a coach, you come in as an assistant, you got to kind of work your way through the ranks.
Right.
I've always looked at being a ghostwriter because that's how I got my foot in the door.
Right.
I looked at it like that was just kind of the, you know, I had to take my lumps and, you know, go through the motions and figure it out. So
dope.
For me, it was cool because, like, I just wanted to be on the other side of the door. So whatever I needed to do in terms of, you know, creatively, I was down to do it. So yeah, ghostwriting was cool. I was writing for, you know, Shaq, Lil Zane, Lala. Yeah.
Nice.
Got my opportunity to write for Dre, Warren G.
Nice.
Yeah. So, you know, just being in those rooms with these legends, it was just amazing. So I always looked at it like, you know, that was just kind of part of the process.
Right.
Bro, you're freaking. I can't finish my sentence.
Yeah, you bugging right now.
I'm bugging.
Bugging right now.
He said, "Hold on, like." I don't get it. Y'all just sitting there like, oh yeah. And I'm like, All American Empire.
All American was like 7 minutes ago. Yeah.
I feel you. Y'all like, I understand, but like, this is the homie from back in the day.
Yeah,
so like,
they know.
And he's still cool.
Right.
Like,
okay, I see that.
Yeah.
But still, yeah.
No, I appreciate
you.
that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Word.
You balled too, didn't you?
I'm about to really mess you up in a minute, though.
Word.
I just want to warn
Okay.
you.
He about to mess you up.
All right, let me take
Didn't
my
you,
jacket off.
You play ball out the country, right?
Greece. Yeah.
Greece?
Limassol, Cyprus, and Nicosia, Cyprus.
Nice.
Yeah. So
like Sixx got a career before the age of 45 that most people don't have at 85.
45.
Exactly.
Who's 45?
I mean,
I know, that's what I said, before the age of 45. He got a career that, like, you know, people 85 would love to have.
that's why I just, you know, day to day, I'm just so appreciative, man. I just try to live in the moment. I understand that, you know, as quickly as it all came, you know, it could be taken away. I've had, you know, peaks and valleys and, you know, highs and lows, and it is what it is. I've had money. I've been broke. You know, I've gone and ate whatever I wanted to eat, or, you know, bought whatever I wanted to buy. And
You've been on both sides of the story.
Right.
What I do understand about that is happiness is not on either side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I remember being depressed with no money, thinking that money was going to change it, getting money and being depressed with money too. So that was the, you know, I understood the balance. Like, this is like, you know, it was a learning process. You know?
So with you touching on that, you know, we always touch on mental health.
Yeah.
How did you come to get to a state to where you found that even balance of where you're not depressed and you're happy with the way things are going? Because, you know, like you said, if you broke, you think money will solve it. If you got money, you be like, well, if things were simpler, I'd be fine.
Right, exactly.
You know?
Yeah. You just trial and error. What I did started probably like 10, 11 years ago. I started reading up on EQ, which is emotional intelligence, and that helped me a lot. I was just talking to a friend earlier today about that, and just, you know, explaining how that helped me. And what it does is just, it helps you understand your triggers. You know, I'm a Cancer, so, you know, we're technically moody already, and I can get into my moods. I understand that. I try not to bask in them for too long. but you know, starting to I don't trip as much as I used to. Like I kind of let things just kind of roll off and process it however I need to process it the best way for me. Because like you said, mental health is super important. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to tap into you after the show about that emotional.
Oh, it's so dope.
Intelligence.
It's so dope.
Emotional intelligence. That's peace.
Yeah, what I started doing, how I got into it was watching seminars on YouTube, and then I graduated to books and stuff like that, and just different articles, and it just teaches you how to, you know, if you on the freeway or something and somebody cuts you off, like what's your first reaction?
Right.
Fuck.
Right.
My first reaction is, get your ass out the
Right. Yeah. So for me, like it went from that to now if somebody cuts me off, I just slow down and be like, maybe it's an emergency or maybe they got somewhere to be. Maybe God is protecting me from something that's going to happen 5 seconds that I don't need to be a part of.
That's fact.
So it's just changing the way that you think.
Just changing your perspective.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it is, and understanding that. Because I mean, technically, what happened in that moment that somebody cut you off? You lost 0.00003 of your trip. Like, did that really bother you?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just that, you know, changing your perspective.
Right.
Yo.
That's dope.
Speaking about cars and being cut off, I know you're a car aficionado, right?
Something like that.
Back in the day, I used to see you pull up. It might have been your partner's car. You pulled up in three-wheel motion.
Yeah,
You know
that
what
was
I'm
the
saying?
homie
Hitting
Jesse
hydraulics.
car. Yeah, that was the homie Jesse.
Right.
Yeah, the Black Monte Carlo on Gold
That's
D's.
exactly what it was.
Right. Yeah.
Man, we used to be in your room when you'd be putting those models
Man,
together.
I was just telling somebody about that. I'm glad you was around for that. I was just telling that, like, I used to build model cars, and I do so much to my car now because it's just a bigger version of what I always did. I had a closet full of model cars.
Full.
That's
And
crazy.
that's all I did. Every time I got allowance from my dad, mom, like, I would go to the hobby shop and buy a model car and come back and build it.
Nice.
Yeah,
What?
I've always been into that. Yeah.
Yep. Be sitting there like, damn, Sixx, how many cars
I
you
was
got
up.
here?
Look, I was late. I was up late last night because I was at the homie Robbie's house with the homie Taylor and Sam, and we all like doing stuff to our. We all got the same car, so we doing stuff to like each other's car. Like, so I was there till like midnight last night. So the model cars just got bigger. I still do the same thing.
Right.
Okay, right. It just got bigger.
Yeah, ain't nothing changed.
That's what's happening.
Yeah. So Sixx, I know you do a lot of other things around the, based in Los Angeles now. You do a lot of things around the community with them. Tell us about the way you've continued to be inside the basketball realm, the basketball world, and helping out the youth in California.
My first love, my first love is hoop. I used to just walk around with a basketball.
Damn sure did.
That's how I remember you.
My backpack on and the back just dribbling.
I used to see him at the homie Bub's house, man. Shout out Bub, man.
Shout out Bub, man.
Condolences to
real shout out. Yeah, condolences, Bub.
to your mom, man.
Real,
we thinking about you and we praying for you and we love you, man.
Love you, G.
But yeah, go ahead, Sid.
Yeah, just just kind of staying around the game. I really took a passion in training. I never thought I would ever coach. I was never interested in it. Funny enough, my dad used to coach high school basketball too. So I used to just train all the time, and I used to go to the games of the players that I was training to watch and kind of see what they needed. So I got to see you in real time. That way I'll know, how to kind of create a workout for us. Yeah, exactly. Right. So it went from that, and then my little cousin Bree, shout out to Bree. She goes to Seattle U now. She was going to a high school that I used to, just attend her games, and her head coach, Coach Camacho, was just like he always liked what I did with the players in terms of my player development, and so he brought me on as an assistant. And I was just thinking like, okay, I'm an assistant. I'm gonna still do workouts with the players, with the team and stuff like that. Like, I'm not really a coach, That's what I was thinking.
Right.
And then so our JV coach at the time left, and then Camacho was like, "Yo, can you take over our JV team until I find another coach?" And I was like, "Yeah, no problem." At the time, I didn't know him that well, so I didn't know he meant like you about to coach this team forever. So the funny thing is, I started coaching them, and I loved it. And I had done like AAU and stuff like that.
Right.
But I didn't like super love it. I just used to like help people out that I knew.
Right.
But I fell in love with it right away. Fell in love with the just everything, the game planning and all the strategy and stuff like that. I started seeing the game a different way, and here I am, 10 years later, head coach of a prestigious private school, college prep school in LA, and just excited every day. That's what I spend most of my days doing.
And it's dope because you're able to find you have balance. you're able to find balance in doing two things that you love, because I know coaching can be quite demanding.
Yeah.
And, this music business is, sometimes it's right on the spot.
Yeah.
We need you right now.
Yeah.
You need you to fly to X amount, whatever, and do this right here.
Yeah.
So, and it's dope that you're still grounded and able to still help them, because I'm sure they see you as just Coach Sixx.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny that you say that, because that's funny, because people always be like, "You Coach Johnson." I'm like, "Don't call me that." I'm Coach Sixx. But yeah, that's exactly how they see me, and a lot of times they're surprised when they come across something that if you type in Sixx Johnson and look enough, then you'll start to see the music part too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my players are like, "Coach, like you actually got good music." Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, what you thought I was gonna be, the old dude that couldn't rhyme or something?
Right.
They probably like, "Coach, you on some major stuff."
Yeah.
Major.
Yeah. And the parents, they can appreciate it too, because there's in some cases there are players that have the same dream that I had. So
Right.
if I can lend them, any type of information or guidance, I'm always down to do that too. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
Man, I'm ready to get to these bars. I ain't even gonna lie.
Bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's all y'all got?
Bro, no. How?
What you got, Seven?
How All American? How Empire? How did you do that?
Tell what All American is. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All American is a show on Don't Make Me Butcher the Network.
TV.
Yeah,
It's on
show
TV.
I know.
Just type it
Just
inside
for
your
the people
Google
who
search.
don't know.
You know the network?
Yes.
What is it?
I don't know.
Play me. But
You can catch it on
I want to
Netflix
say
or Prime.
effects. Or
No.
something. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
you can
pulling-
catch it on Netflix though.
I'm pulling out my phone like how Drake did on Tim Westwood.
That's hard.
I'm
Hold
about to
on.
tell you right now, but
All American.
so All American came up. I work with this licensing company, and like the company that does like the Single Moms Club and things like that.
Word.
They're the ones who the CW. That's what it is.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so
CW. I know all of them. Trust me.
Yeah, so
I know.
they do a great job in terms of just licensing music. Shout out to Cheap Shot. So yeah, they they'll come to the table. They do all the work. They do all the hard work as far as submissions and things like that. And I kind of hear about it on the back end. But a great segue though. I'm glad you brought that up, Seb. So I just had a meeting today, which we've been in the works of everything since June. Haven't talked about it publicly yet, but
Shit, here we go.
Here we go.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Exclusive.
baby.
Yeah. What do we do?
Hey, drum
We on
roll,
the table?
please.
Yeah. We definitely inked the deal. Today I pulled up to Vegas and met with the staff and things like that, and the music supervisor, in person. But since June I've been working on The Shy.
That's my show right there.
Raising Kanan season 2.
What?
We on. That's our
what
shit.
in the
I've
world?
been on Raising Kanan like crazy right now.
Yeah. All of Our People. Oh, sorry, Our Kind of People.
Our kind of people. Yeah,
That's a new show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
comes
a
out
new
Tuesday.
show.
Yeah.
Iron Mike, and
Iron Mike.
That's a
it's a new show.
New
coming.
show probably.
Mike
Yeah.
Tyson.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
What?
Tommy from Power has his own spinoff too called
Right.
Force.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I got
I'm
like
dead.
5-6 shows in the bag right now. So
Somebody
my
make the
goodness.
money fall.
I'm saying, I'm like,
Make the money trickle down.
See, this what happens when you stay humble and you do what you gotta do.
he doing
you know
the
what I'm
money
saying?
dance right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Money.
Right.
Shaking.
The homie doing the money dance right now.
What in the world?
and it's only so I can just do more stuff to the car. That's it.
Right.
Honestly,
That's dope. That's dope.
I'm like, man,
Yo,
his car gonna be
man.
flying to Pluto in a minute.
Right.
You know?
Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you got hella connections, hella people.
Yeah.
How do you and Neo come to?
It's funny because, he and I both went to OR.
Okay.
Right.
I was in 7th grade, he was in 6th grade, and we didn't really know each other then. And then, it's amazing. Him and I talked about it one day, that how certain relationships are just ordained.
Right.
Because we came across each other at 12 and 11 years old
Right.
and didn't connect. So you look down the line a few years, and God put us in each other's path again.
Right.
And we were at the studio, and the first day that we met at the studio, I felt like I knew him. Like, we both said it, like, I know you from somewhere, you know?
Right.
Like, and we were both, you know, just two young, hungry musicians.
Right.
We did like 5 songs that day, one being the, I won't even get into that. But anyway, we did like 5 songs that day. And, you know, we just were close from that day forward, and, you know, still to this day.
Nice.
That's like a brother to me. And, yeah. But, you know, we were just during the lockdown last year before I came to Vegas. We were in LA, and he had just finished filming World of Dance, and we in the house playing PlayStation. And he was like, "Yo, I got Slim be on point with the music." When I was sitting over there during the last segment, right. Shout out to Slim. But
That's our DJ.
yeah.
Already.
So that was dope. But so he was like, "What junior high school did you go to?" And I was like, "I went to Orr." He was like, "Yeah, right." I was like, "Where'd you go?" He was like, "I went to Orr." I'm like, "Nah way." So during the lockdown, you know, somebody made like a Orr junior high school group or whatever that is, right?
Right.
And this dude that, you know, I went to school with named Timothy Evans, shout out to Tim. He tagged me in like a disrespectful yearbook picture. And I mean, the only thing, what was disrespectful was, if this wasn't live, we could pull it up right now. But
Right.
I saw it
my
the other day.
haircut, you just see my haircut? It was disrespectful. Like, why? What was going on? My shirt, I definitely had on my older brother's shirt. You know, it was bad. It was bad.
Right.
So he tagged me on that picture, and I'm like, yo, I hit him. I'm like, yo, I said, look in the grave below us and see if there's a Schaefer Smith. And he looked, and he sent me the picture. And so I sent, you know, Neo the picture, and he was like, bro, I gotta post this. This is crazy. So he posted on his page, made like this dope caption, like, you know, first day I met my brother Sixx. You know, we felt like we knew each other type of thing. So, but it was just dope, man. That, you know, just like I said, you know, the way God ordains relationships, and, you know, to meet somebody in 91 and then meet him again in 2002.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
And,
like,
and that's dope.
and
man.
then we don't even realize until 2020 that we met, you know, we were in the same vicinity in 91. So,
That's crazy.
What in the world?
yeah.
Nappy
Hey,
head,
that's-
greasy face, eating watermelon.
Look, man, that's dope too, man. I'm like, and y'all worked together a few times too. I seen the last project. One of the last projects you did that was that you dropped publicly was you and Neo with the cotton joint.
Oh, yeah.
That was dope. I like how you had the socially conscious messages into it. It was really dope, man.
Sometimes I just delve into just for a little moment. I'm definitely not the conscious, you know, person. I'm not the political person at all, but, you know.
But here's the thing about an MC.
Yeah.
An MC is an MC.
Yeah.
We talk about whatever.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And with that being said, we got this little thing, man, called, you know, the bar test.
Oh no, I'm about to
And,
freak out, bro.
Man, that's crazy. Look
Hold
what time
on.
it is. 7:02. Shout out to
Look,
Vegas.
702.
702.
All day.
Look, and on this, and I hope you've been studying, because this bar test is a pass or fail.
Damn.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
I be coaching all the time. I don't rap that much no more, but, you know, I'll try it.
look.
Bro.
He's trying.
Hey,
Bro.
Hey, Slim, what you got queued up for us back there, man? Cause my man, he about to eat right now.
About to eat.
He about to eat.
Can you turn that up in my head? I feel like Diddy. Turn me up in the head.
You know what I mean?
Let's go.
Turn
Let's
me
go.
up in the head.
Look.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Early memories moving to Hazeltine and Victory. My sister picking me up from school. Headed back to the east side where we resided. I'm playing outside in the noms. All I see is Pyrus. A bright child, fascinated by lifestyle. Not the right crowd, but all in all, they know what I do. I could be down and bigot, but if it came down to tripping on niggas splitting wigs, then they know that I'm cool. I hoop, I shoot, I knew I'm too good at forming haikus and all this poetry. I started writing only to get girls to notice me, and I would sing to them all the verses from Jodeci, harmonies and all. I don't know about you, but where we from? You in the bucket, then you always gon' see some. But when you whipping something nice, you never see none. I was 19, pushing Range Rovers through C-Sun. Son of Joanne and Jerry, creature of habit daily. 96 Chevy Impala, 3 TVs watching belly. Loyal over love, I don't need secrets, you not gon' tell me. I don't require much, just treat me like Akinelli. My remarks embark journeys of crazy thoughts. Feel like the spirit of Prince flying over Paisley Park. The most decorative art displayed, thoughts conveyed, parked in shade, retro introspective connection to bars. I just wanna live. I never once wanted fame. I just wanted wealth simply because I love to give. A year ago they prayed for unity and reparations. Now here we are with vaccinations, feel like segregation, and I'm still a witness. Brothers killing brothers, man, the cycle's vicious. Pride turning into homicide is endless. I don't care about. No, I gotta keep going.
Keep going.
My bad. Yeah.
You want the same beat?
Yeah, we keep rocking this.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Look, I ain't trying to have my mama out picking the plot. Should I be more concerned about getting shot or getting a shot? False prophets are ridiculous. I see people posting pictures followed by luxury car pictures. It's like they worship material. Maybe they never had nights when the only option for dinner was cereal. Only death itself could ever take my passion from me. Some people so broke that all they really have is money. They smile in my face when they knew they could have it from me. First they laugh at your jokes, then they tell you acting funny. Walking on eggshells in the world that never loved me. Told to love myself while they called me thug, black, and ugly.
Damn. Yo, Sixx, man.
That's
hey,
it?
No, hell no. Hey, Slim, we got another one for you. Hey, go ahead, Slim. Go run that. Run that selector.
Sixx said, is y'all finished or is you done on this?
No, we ain't finished.
We're not finished.
Hey,
Hey, turn this up, brother.
Hey,
This one's especially for you, man.
look.
I just got it.
Shout
It's
out
one of my
Shaq.
favorite beats ever. Yeah, shout out to Shaq.
Hey, man.
Sixx John in the building, y'all. Let's go.
Let's go.
Look, instead of lifting each other up so we can ball, we walk on crates since we love to see each other fall. Y'all stay in the streets, moving around like Fred Astaire. Wherever everyone else is, I'm never there. They say I keep to myself, trust me, you should see how many screenshots I never share. Since I was a little dude by this green, I always stay loyal to my team. Cause I ain't trying to get stretched like a toe touch. First thing in the morning, grab the toaster. Since I know that hate is a disease, they won't loan us any bread, but they grill us for making cheese. These crooked cops don't understand it. They'll hit you with the club or the long sub, and we don't get to pick the sandwich. How many more black lives are they gon' mismanage? And we just asking for the minimum to just matter. Instead, it's oppression and worldwide panic. It's more shocking than the ice challenge, Titanic. Instead of shaking hands, they'll give you 5 like Tupac. I see it crystal clear through my 2 eyes. Black lives matter. They rebuttal that line with all lives, yet they never say all lives to blue lives. The Moulin Rouge walls is where I should draw. With whom I move, pauses when it feels off. Abstract graphic arts in the pool hall. I'm the 8 ball, worried about the cue ball. And I'm supposed to turn a blind eye. Covert racism is at an all-time high. Feel like I was just with Sam singing bye-bye. Damn, it's crazy how fast the time flies. 20 years in, I'm still relevant. I might spit mathematics for the hell of it. Looking at the watch, it's 7:07, 6:17 on the fifth element gone.
That's right. Fifth element. Sixx John in the building, y'all. Word.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey, man. I don't know what I just witnessed right here, but I know. Hey, Quan, you gotta replace that mic. That was melted. That was done.
Take this one.
Oh my God, bro.
We about to dip that mug in bronze.
What'd you say, my guy?
I'm trying
My
to.
guy.
Man. Yo. Sixx, man.
I'll keep going.
Oh my goodness.
That's enough.
Bro.
We keep going.
We keep going? I'm down.
No, but for real, Sixx.
Set a bar.
I'm gonna ask you this question, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, now, as you just mentioned, and you aptly popped into your freestyle, the show's called The Fifth Element, and you see that question mark up there. I want to know what that question mark means to you, as far as the fifth element. Like, where do you find yourself inside the fifth element? Inside
Myself?
the element, yeah.
Damn, that's great. Knowledge and information. Helping the next person. I'm starting to lend my hand into I'm always practice the art, right? Just because it's in my blood.
Right.
But that's not my primary focus anymore. My primary focus now is being, the connector between myself and other people trying to get into the business.
Nice.
So yeah, just I always try to help people not make the same mistakes that I made. So that's my primary focus. But yeah, knowledge, information, and just kind of being true to self.
Nice.
That's what I pride myself on. I never conform for fame or for money. I'm an MC, so I respect the craft. I'm a student of the game, so I've always respected the bars and being able to rap, and never was really about the gimmicks. You know what I mean?
Right.
So and that's all just from being true to myself.
Right.
And I guess knowledge and information to be,
Hey, look, what J. Rue Damage just say? Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is the key to long life and health.
Yeah,
Think anything
for sure.
else and you're playing yourself.
For
You
sure.
did. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yo, man. My man Sixx, man, it was a pleasure having you up here today,
Yo,
man. I'm talking
yeah,
about
man.
a true
Man, I
blessing.
My
appreciate
top
you
to
coming.
you,
Honor
bro.
and a privilege, man. I
Hey.
appreciate y'all having me.
Thank you.
I
man.
wouldn't have made this trip for nobody. You know what I mean? Like, this is a special trip. People know me. I don't even leave the house. I go to basketball practice.
Right.
I go back home. I chill. I play PlayStation online with the homies. Shout out Sean Mean. Shout out to B Stewart. Turn up all my homies that I'll be online with. KB, but I'm a homebody. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
This is a stretch for me, and like I said, I love what y'all doing. I love the quality of what you're doing, and that's one thing about me is the quality is important when it comes to my music. Sonically, it has to sound a certain way. It can't just be anything. So I don't attach my name to just anything. So just know that y'all got something special going here.
Thank you. Thank
For
you.
me
We
to
appreciate
drive from LA, out here,
Right.
basically
Wait.
maybe on a turnaround trip. I might go home right now.
Right.
Man.
Wait.
Yeah, I live in LA still. I went back. Sev over here. I'm gonna have to stay and hang out with Sev for like an hour. And
Right.
That part, you know what I mean?
Please go grab some food or
Yes.
something.
We going bowling after this,
Yes.
so the invitation is
Damn, you
open.
should have said that before. I'd have put my bowling ball in my trunk.
Man,
I would have cooked y'all.
I forgot mine too at the house though. That's what's crazy. I got mine at the house. I forgot it.
Hey,
Yeah.
shout out Quan for Vegas Hype Media. You know what I'm saying?
Shout
He
out
got
Quan.
it in here set up nice.
Yeah.
This is amazing, man. When the first time I saw it, I'm like, oh, this is quality. It's not like just anything. And people are like, well, what's the viewership? I'm like, it don't matter.
Right.
It don't matter right now because you got to be a part of it. We got to get started.
Absolutely.
I was sitting over there before I came on when the Fleek
Fleek
Kicks dude was here. Yeah, when he was
Yeah.
here, Coolio called me right over there, and I'm like, yo, I'll call you right back. Like,
Coolio called.
I'm in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? He lived here, so
What?
we got a joint that shout out Coolio. We got a joint that I produced for him last year, and I did the hook on, and we've been trying to coordinate shooting a video for it. So.
Nice.
After this, I'm gonna call them and see what's up. I mean, I'm here. I'll stay if they want. We want to shoot something.
Let me know what's up, man.
Yeah,
The Fifth
yeah.
Element will make an appearance.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, we need that plug.
And I need
too,
to, I
Coolio.
need to, tie it into, y'all can get them up here. And like I said, next time Zane is, whoever I know that's in town, I'm gonna try to plug it. So
Already, man. Look,
We
you know,
appreciate it.
we
Yo,
appreciate
Slim,
it, bro.
listen, I don't know anybody that's more on point than Slim.
Man.
How do you even type it in that quick and just
Bro,
Sentimental.
Come on, man.
damn, that's crazy.
It's your DJ's favorite DJ, man.
That part.
Come
Shout out,
on,
Slim.
man.
I owe you a drop too. I'll do it right now.
Yes, drop. Yes.
Hey, Sixx, tell them where we can reach you at, man.
Instagram at Sixx John. Facebook is my government name, Sixx Johnson. YouTube is Sixx John, SIXXJOHN. Holla at me, I'll holla back. I'm not no weird, Hollywood dude or nothing like that. It's like,
Right.
Already, and I can attest to that, man.
Yeah.
The homie does tap in. If you got something valid, you saying, if you talking about some BS, I'm sure.
yeah, I mean, and
he'll
even
skip
then,
over it.
I'll still respond, but
Right.
I know how it is, so
Right.
sometimes people, especially when it's somebody and then you reach a certain level in their eyes. Like me, I don't even look at myself as,
Right.
as successful, right? Like,
Right.
I just, I love what I do, and God's blessed me with the ability to do it and, make a little money from it. But sometimes when, there's people that, we don't talk every day or we didn't talk in years, and then they see you and it's like, oh, Sixx is weird, or I'm like, bro, I'm the same exact person that I was. Like, come on, Ray know me since I was 14 years old. Like,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I'm
Sound
literally
that.
the same. I'm never Hollywood. If I'm doing something, even when I was just in town with Neo, like I'm calling y'all, be like, come
Right.
through. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
pull up. Like,
I answer.
You know, so shout out to everybody, man. Just it's all love, man.
No doubt,
it's
man.
all love.
Sixx, man, it's a pleasure having you here, man.
appreciate you.
What I'm gonna do right now, man, we gonna give it up for my man Sixx John.
$6. $6
$6 in the building. You know what I mean?
$6
People
now.
don't know that, like, so people don't understand. Like,
Look.
if you know me like before '94. DOLLAZ.
It was $6.
Everybody called me $6.
Dollars.
My mom
That's what
still
I
say it
remember.
from time to time.
Yeah.
My mama called me like dollars. And I'm like,
Hey, that's funny because that's what I remembered you as.
Yeah.
I was like in
Yeah.
school. It'd be like, yo,
Yeah.
$6.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
yeah.
all right, that's the homie $6.
Right.
the homie Coupe DeVille, he called me that no matter what. He called me, yo, dollars. Like,
Yep.
that's, you kind of know like what era you met somebody.
Yeah.
Right.
That's real.
When I first moved to Vegas, right? I'm an Army brat, so I came from Korea.
Right.
So I moved to Vegas, and I move on the block. I meet Sixx. I meet 50. I'm like, what?
Right.
What the hell going on with all these names? Sixx.
Six.
Right, all these
50
number
low.
names.
Yeah,
Right.
50, that's my dog.
Right.
Homie 50.
Shout out to 50. Shout out to Greek Greg. Shout out to
Greedy.
Bub. Shout out to Dwell.
Everybody, man.
Ricky.
Shout out
Roxas,
Ricky.
Mouton.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Ricky
Rontu, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Gangsta.
everybody, man.
Yeah.
Rand Black, everybody. Man.
Rand
Shout out.
Black.
It's
you
a
know
block
what I'm
day,
Yeah,
huh?
for
saying?
sure.
Already.
Straight
So,
up.
and everybody doing their thing, man. It's all love. Like,
Right.
I done lost contact with a lot of people, and it's easy to pick the low hanging fruit or just assume that people are a certain way if you don't have a conversation with them. But we all grown men, man. Everything is just a conversation away, and a lot of I got that my whole life. Just people, I was always kind of quiet and reserved into myself, and then people get to know me and they be like, you really cool, and I'm like, damn. That means you thought the polar opposite of that.
Right, exactly. If you
know
gotta
what I'm
say
saying?
that
Yeah,
means they
yeah.
had total opposite opinion of you.
Right.
Like I said, it's all love, man. Shout out to everybody doing their thing, man. It's all love.
That's what's up, man. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to the Fifth Element.
Man.
Yo, big shout out to the babies. Myasia, I love you.
Hey,
King, I love you. Dom, I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's happening, siblings?
Messiah,
Peace,
I
man.
love
What's
you.
up, siblings? Love y'all. Hope your grace
Yo,
is good.
Yeah, shout out to the baby. Shout out to Maddie. Shout out to Cheyenne.
Already.
Drizzy Drake. Everybody.
Yo, hey, tune in to Black Sin City Radio. Check us out every Tuesday, every Thursday. On Tuesdays, we on from
7 a.m.
7 a.m. to 8 a.m.
7 p.m.
And on Thursdays, 7 p.m. to
Right.
8 p.m. Check us out on those days, man. It's
I
crazy.
think we're on both times. 7 a.m. and 7 p.m.
Oh, okay,
Yep,
so we
yeah,
upgraded.
we
Check
upgraded.
out, hey, yo, real
upgraded.
quick,
I knew
We
that.
going
real
up.
quick, real quick. Check out Right on Q Radio tonight, man. Big shout out to my man Graham Ming. It's me and Superfly on from 10 to 12.
Superfly.
There it is. You know what I mean?
Wait, are y'all playing? You playing that new Sixx John featuring Brian McKnight?
Mode.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
already.
all right, just
You know what I
making
mean? We got that locked in. Matter of fact, hey, go ahead and play that because we gonna ride out
We're
to
gonna ride
that.
out to that
Definitely.
right
We gonna
now.
ride out to that.
That's what we
You know
gonna
what I mean? Ray, you got something else to
I
say?
got
Go
one more
ahead.
thing. If you're into tarot and oracle and all that good stuff, check out Wisdom Moon Guidance on YouTube. She gives
Nice.
the weekly tarot guidance, so check it out. You know what I'm saying? It's all positive,
Love you.
and that's what
Shout
it
out,
is.
bro. What
Shout
up,
out.
Fifth Element.
Fifth Element,
Let's
man.
go,
That's
baby.
another one in the books, baby.
Let's go, baby.
Hey, Slim, turn that up, man. Turn that up. Hey, we gonna ride out to that.
Shout out James and Flacco.
Part instrument, part pencil, part penmanship, art perfectly sketched stencil. Suspenseful with this pen, pimping is instrumental in this damn den of a 10-bedroom rental. Closer to more of my friends than my kinfolk. Family be vanishing, I wonder where do them go. Treat myself to dinner, order some dim sum. Blow out candles on tables, sit in a dim sum. Pour hot sake to the rim, then sip some. Tell waitress I'm not waiting for a chick to come. Tonight is din for one then. Flirtatious conversations to come. Okay. She said, boy, you cute. Word. She asked what I do. Work. I said, how about you? Same. But what can I call you? My name. You talk slick, I see. You got a master's at being sarcastic like me. So since I'm sitting here, what were your other two wishes? She deflected it like, sir, would you like any side dishes? I said, nah, my main is enough. I won't need sides. She stood there grinning, looking deep in eyes, then laughed and cleared the table of the menus and said, we shall continue.